Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Fully Off, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. I've been doing a bit of work on my aquarium. You can see behind me, and I think I've made it look a little bit better. So what I've done, when I can find the keys on my keyboard, what I've done is this section here, this glass, this grey glass, used to be snow, which looked great. Don't get me wrong, it looked okay from the front, but it was kind of one-dimensional, or two-dimensional, sorry. So what I've done, to give it a bit more depth, I've dug out some blocks behind it. I've put some grey stained glass there, and then put the white glass, white snow at the back, so it gives it more depth. If I were to do that and fill it with water, then the Guardian, you wouldn't be able to see the Guardians. So they're still only obviously in the front, but it gives it a bit of depth. It looks like there's something, behind it. And I was toying with the idea of putting something behind the glass, behind there, to give you something else to look at. You can see the ladders. Through the back you can see them, and so I was thinking about putting maybe some vines in there, or a cactus, or well, I couldn't put a cactus. I suppose I could if I dug it back a little bit further, and I thought that was all well and good. And then I thought about incorporating a new mob grinder in there. Now this mob grinder I've got is okay. Yeah, since I've put the trapdoors up there, I've had nothing but creepers spawn in it. Well, nothing but creepers and a few other mobs, but nothing of any note. Really, it's just been creepers, which is great because it gives me loads of gunpowder. But what I was thinking of doing was digging up 25 or so blocks and creating another mob farm, another mob's grinder, 25 blocks up there in the mountain. I'm hoping there's nothing in there. If I've done my calculations right, I've not built anything up there, so I should be okay, unless I bump into a cave. I mean, I'm certainly not going to run into lava, but if I bump into a cave, then that's even better. I can light it up. So I was thinking of doing that, and then having quite a large mob grinder up there on a bit of a timer. So the mobs spawn, the timer runs out, and then water pushes them to the end. They all fall down and they all die there on a line of hoppers. So from the front, every 20 or 30 seconds or so, you'd see mobs dropping down at the back. And I thought that might look kind of cool. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. I've got myself some ladders. I'm going to grab myself some repeaters, I might have to craft a few dispensers, get myself some buckets of water, or get myself some buckets and a couple of bits of ice, and make a water source up there, and make myself, it'll probably come out, it'll be 8 deep, and then go up one, and then do another 7, then up one, then another 7, and then have the dispensers right at the end. So it's going to be quite large, I think. As I said previously, I'm not short of a bit of space in here, so I may as well make some use of it. And as I say, although this is okay, it doesn't quite fit in with everything up here now, does it? It's sort of just there. It was great when I first made it. I needed some resources. It did a job, but I'm probably going to get rid of that and turn all of this corner into something else. So I think I'm going to do that. So what do I need? I've got nothing. I've got nothing at all. Right, so I'm going to need some of that, some redstone. I'm not going to need sticky pistons, am I? Not furnaces. I've got droppers, but no dispense. I'm going to need loads of those. I am going to have to go out and get myself. Should I use pistons rather than dispensers? No, I can use dispensers. Dispensers are cool. So I've got to make a load of dispensers. I've got to make a load of chests because I'm out of wood again. So I'll grab my trusty chopper. I've got no torches either. Poor planet. And it's night time. How long have we got before it's daytime? Oh, it's just gone night. Decisions. Let's go and have a little sleep. Oh! I didn't realise that would happen. Oh, I'm in trouble. Maybe I'm not going to sleep. I can't rest while there are monsters nearby. The monsters couldn't be any nearer to my bed unless I put my bed inside. That's brilliant. Let's move that then. How far away do I have to be before I can have a good night's sleep? Let's move it up here. Is this going to be far enough away? Oh, you things you never think of. I never thought about that. Let's put it here. So I can sleep here. This is where I jump out of bed and die. Oh no, I didn't. So I'm going to go up and cut a bit of wood. Cut a bit of wood to make some chests. Oh yes, we have some torches. Right, I'm going to dig 25 blocks up there, I think. And then dig out at the top and yeah, if I dig up 25 blocks here, then that'll give me a little bit of wriggle room down the bottom, won't it? Okay, I'll do that then. 5. Remember the tip I told you before? Put a torch down. Put a torch there and you won't suffocate if you have a load of gravel coming down on you. That's good, isn't it? Right, let's get that. Or shall I use? I'll use the ladders. Use ladders. Use ladders. Uh-oh. Just dug into my old witch farm. My old farm. Whoa. Crikey, that front the life at me then. Wow. Wondered why there was water up here. That's why. It's probably not too bad actually, that being there, because now I can easily jump up there and fill it all in, or light it up, or do something to stop mobs spawning up there. Actually, I think I could do that now. Don't want creepers there though, do we? I've nicked all those trapdoors. And they're quick enough. See, what I want to do is I want to put the trap. Yes, I'm going to get spiders in here. So what I'm going to do is I'll have the water starts up here basically in dispensers, and the timer is going to reset and then count down a certain number of seconds, and the water is going to come out of the dispenser. It's going to wash all the mobs down to here, where they're going to fall off, just here, down to their deaths onto some droppers. But spiders won't fall down there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig up a couple of blocks here, put some signs in, and then have a water drowning trap up there, because spiders just love to climb. No signs. So yeah, put signs there. The spiders are going to get washed down to the end. They're going to naturally climb up. They're going to drown in there. Then hopefully all the drops are going to fall off down into the droppers, the hoppers at the bottom anyway. Ingenious! So that is my spider killer. Get myself some buckets of water, although I best not put them in just yet. Let me just work out the redstone behind here first. So I'm going to need a bit of a gap. Basically, that's to put redstone down to activate the dispensers. So whenever that's powered, all the dispensers behind it will click. So then I need a clock to start it all off, don't I? So if we have it here, if we have a couple of hoppers, couple of comparators, a couple of blocks, a couple of bits of dust, a couple of sticky pistons, and a block of redstone. Now, when I drop items into the hopper, it starts a clock, and the more items I have in the hopper, the longer the clock. Brilliant. So we now need to turn a signal on from one of these, probably here. Alright, I've got myself a load of trapdoors, which I'm now going to put up here. And I'm hoping this will stop the majority of useless spawns, i.e. zombies. So we've made this drop farm using some droppers and water and whatever. Didn't really think it through too much. It only drops down about 25-26 blocks, which is fine for killing normal mobs. But I've not been able to put my trapdoors up there properly, and Consequently, witches have started spawning up there, and also I've had a couple of skellies fall down and zombies that have got boots on, feather falling, they don't die. I've got no way of killing them. Now I don't know how long they'll stay in there, so I needed a way of killing them. So I thought about putting lava up there. So I've climbed up to the top, put some lava in there. Obviously the place is then lit up like Blackpool. No mobs spawn up there because the lava is generating too much light. So I then move it down to the bottom and do the same thing, only to find that, well, only to remind myself that witches have got potions of fire resistance, so they don't die anyway. So then I came up with a fantastic idea which I am going to use, and we'll do that in a second. But before I do that, I want to go and grab some more food and generate some more food by feeding my cows. And why have I got snow in here? Oh man. Man, when have zombies been able to dig through glass? That's not very good, is it? Let me go and grab some glass and repair that, and then we'll go and have a look what's going on. Oh, I didn't need that today. Don't need zombies falling down in there. Grey, light grey. I've got some. Thank God I've got some light grey stained glass. So what's going on up there? Ah, do that with the glass, idiot. Look at some stone. We've had some kind of major malfunction, haven't we? What's going on here then? Oh, do you reckon? Oh yeah, that's got to be it, isn't it? They've obviously upset a creeper. Have you been upsetting creepers? Yeah. They must have upset a creeper who's taken it out on the roof. Brilliant. I wish I'd have seen that. That would have been fantastic. Okay, no harm done. We've not lost. No, the bakers are still there. The farmer's still there. So that's okay. I'm going to have to rethink that now, because I can't have a creeper blowing up bang in the middle there and zombies falling in and eating my farmer. Bit of rethinking to be done. Anyway, let me do what I came up here to do. Press to feed. Feed the cows. Cows are fed. In the mood for love. Baby cows. Check. More baby cows. Check. I love that. Right. No grown-ups yet, so we'll have to come back for that. Oh, I've got a raw. Oh, why have I got raw beef in there? Why? Why are you giving me raw beef? Okay. I'll let you off. I'll have to take some. Oh no, I won't. I've got 8. That'll have to do, won't it? Right. So my idea, which I think is fabulous, darling, is to use magma cubes. Now, you may or may not remember, but in the last episode, was it the last one or the one before, I quickly ran through some of the new blocks, and one of the new blocks is a magma cube block that you make using magma cream. Actually, can you make it? Oh, you can. Even better. So this block, as well as looking pretty damn spanky, gives out damage when you stood on it, but not if you're crouching. So it's damage, crouching, no damage. Not crouching, damage, and it gives damage to my my armor, but it's not fire damage. And the best thing about it is, unlike cacti, it doesn't destroy drops. So my plan is to get that at the bottom, replace the hoppers at the bottom there with the magma cubes, and have a minecart underneath leading into a chest. And that way, things like that mob there won't happen. They'll fall down. If they don't die straight away, they'll die from the magma cube. Ingenious, I know. So I need some slime. Hope I've got some slime. Oh yeah, I've got boatloads of it. Let's have one of them. Running about, I might not even need a crafting bench. Oh, let's just have loads of them. Why not? I can. Ah, beautiful. Ah, beautiful. 16. Is 17 going to be enough? I'm glad 17 is going to be enough. It's only 11 wide, isn't it? So we need some rails. I need more than one powered rail. A couple of those, some of those. Where's all my redstone torches gone? I thought I'd got loads. God, if a creeper falls down there, I am... Oh, I'm going to be so sad. No creepers, no creepers. It's dark outside, so hopefully we won't have a problem. Soon find out, won't we? Let me know if one falls down, won't you? Why is it that I always put the one thing I need down? Lovely. See, I'm doing this by ear again, aren't I? I'm doing it by eye, whichever you want to call it. I want to see them on there. I want to see if it works. What do I need? I need some powered rails and I need some redstone torches. I have. Comparator. Okay. Powered rail. Standard rail. Powered rail. Dig out a little bit in the wall. Oops. Do I want to go out the back, shall I? I'll just do it out the back. Why the hell not? Out the back. Into a torch. Into a block. There you go. And then we need a bit of power there. Voila. Did I actually not bring a minecart? Did I really not bring a minecart? The whole system works using a minecart and I didn't bring one. Let's make a minecart system. Have I got everything? No. I forgot the minecart. Oh, I need that. Minecart hopper. This is going to work like a charm. As long as when they land on there, they actually die. I need some witches to start with, don't I, before I can give it a proper test. Oh, yeah. Alright, it's not ideal because it's underneath there, but I'll mess about with it later. I just wanted it working for the time being. Now all we need are some angry witches to fall down there to see if it actually works. They are pretty cool blocks actually. Yeah, I see lots of uses for those. I can't at the moment, but you know what I mean. Come on, give me some witches. Don't make me stand here waiting. I'm a busy man. Oh! I nearly took my head off. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? Earlier on I must have had 6 witches in there. Alright, I've been sat about for what, 10 minutes now? 15 minutes or so. Not managed to get a witch or any mob that didn't die from the drop. So it looks like we're getting a fair few creepers, which makes me happy. They're the ones I want. I mean, witches would be nice, but then I'm not currently short of redstone or glass for bottles, so yeah, the gunpowder will come in handy. We'll leave that and find something else to do. How are we doing down here with the villagers? I need to do some trading with some of these guys. The new one anyway. Man, I'm so glad I have got a silk touch. I ought to give you a name so I know what you are, right? You're not the new one. You're a new one. For And you're a new one. Maybe I'll do that. I'm not doing it now. Not doing it now. Right, I've done a bit of work off camera. And what I've done is I've stuck a door in here to allow me access to the back to save me keep digging holes. Which brings me round here. And then I've done a bit of work in here. Which I ain't going to be able to show you now because I've just used all my snowballs. Oh, my minecart's nicked them. What I've done is I've made it too wide, and I've also dug that all the way up to the top, so I get spiders. I wasn't getting anywhere near as many spiders kill themselves at the top as I thought I was going to, and obviously that was affecting mob spawn rates at the top. So I've dug all the way down and I've made the bottom too wide, and now I'm getting spiders down there, which is great. I need to go and get myself another bit of snow now, seeing as I've thrown one away. So I'm happy with it now. I'm not going to play about with it anymore. Not the back end, the mechanic of it. Anyway, I'm happy with how it's working. And just to show you, apart from my snowballs, it's been running what, a day, half a day, and already I've got a fair amount. So it's working. And as I've often said, if it's working, it makes me happy. What seems to happen, I was waiting for, before I put the magma cube blocks down there, what was happening was, obviously mobs were falling down there, taking damage, especially witches. They were falling down, taking damage, but then the witches were healing themselves, which is why I put the magma cube blocks down to start with. But now what seems to be happening is the mobs are falling down, being injured by the fall, and then being killed straight away by the magma cube blocks. So witches come fall down before they've got a time to heal themselves. They die, which is why I'm not seeing mobs behind there being killed by the blocks. I've seen a couple of spiders do it because spiders sometimes hang on to the walls, so when they get down to the bottom they've not suffered too much fall damage. But anything that comes straight down, suffers fall damage, pretty much dies instantly on the blocks. I tried putting carpet on there, just to give it a white finish, but the hopper minecart underneath wouldn't pick the drops up, so I had to take it off again. And to be honest, I don't mind the look of that. I don't mind the look of that at all. It gives it a bit of depth to it. And also the bats behind it, they look like they're swimming in the water. You know, it gives us something else to look at. The bats are a bit stupid. They'll finish up landing on the magma blocks anyway and dying, so they're not there for too long. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, everybody. It's been brilliant having you along as usual. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to leave it a like. It really does mean a lot. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Fully Off, and I'm out of here.